Hello, student athletes, parents, and the Sidney Warrior community. Thank you for your continued support and patience through these unprecedented times. The coaches and I welcome you to the 60th Annual Sidney Central School District Athletic Banquet, brought to you virtually due to the pandemic of 2020. As the athletic coordinator, I have learned how important the different pieces of our district are in order to have success in athletics. I have put together a list of those who I'd like to thank. Student athletes, their families, the coaches at every level, and our volunteer coaches. Mr. Yurka and his Yurkouts, our administration, the members of the Board of Education, teachers, and staff. Our transportation department who safely and efficiently get our teams to their contests, and our custodial crew who keep the facilities in excellent shape. I would also like to thank the district secretaries with a special thank you to Bonnie Schoonover, who keeps me organized and on task throughout the year. Thank you all. It is our district's belief that interscholastic athletics provide students with a model of life itself. Opportunities exist for lessons in responsibility, fair play, cooperation, concerns for others, leadership, respect for authority, good citizenship, loyalty, continuous learning experiences, health and wellness, and acceptance of the differences among individuals. The opportunities for individuals to reach their potential and experience the lessons previously mentioned are the focal point of our athletic programs. Sacrificing individual goals for team goals is indeed paramount to this concept. The athletic program is focused on the welfare of the student and the potential for growth as a result of participation on a team. Student athletes, you're the reason we're here, to recognize the hard work and dedication you have put into your athletics. Let's begin with the Scholar Athlete Awards. At the end of each sports season, the New York State Public High School Athletic Association honors those teams and individuals that excel in the classroom. The student athletes, teams, and schools work very hard throughout the year and deserve to be recognized for their academic success. To receive team recognition, the team's grade point average for 75% of the roster must be greater than or equal to a 90. Individual honors require the same GPA of 90 or above. Next, we have the WCDO Awards. WCDO Radio in Sidney gives out several different sports awards throughout the year. They include awards for offense, defense, and all-purpose players after each game they broadcast. They also give out several weekly and monthly awards. Sports Director Nate Lull chooses from a wide range of athletes for these awards. WCDO covers sports in 3 counties with 5 different leagues full of local talent. So winning any of these awards is a real testament to the hard work put in by the recipients. Congratulations.
So this is my 3rd year coaching cross country here at Sidney School District, and I just want to give you some highlights on how our season went this particular fall. I had a wise coach once tell me that it takes about 3 years to build a program, and nothing could be further from the truth. We started off the season with the highest numbers that we've had since we started the program. At one point we had over 20 athletes. We had 9 varsity boys, and we were able to fill full teams at every invitational that we competed in. During the season, we continued and far exceeded the growth that we'd shown in the last season. We finished 2nd at both of our league meets. We won the Megan Sobera Invitational at Edmiston. We were 2nd in the small schools at the Shenango Valley Invite, 2nd at the Delhi Invitational to Delhi, 2nd at the MAC Championships to Delhi, the dominating team in our area, 3rd at the Whitney Point Invite, and a 4th place showing at the Section 4 Class D Championships, where the year before we finished in 11th. Noah Artis led the team the entire season. He finished 8th at the MAC Championship meet, earned first team All-Star honors, and finished 13th at the class meet, earning a sectional patch. Jonathan McNamara Jonathan McNamara finished 9th at the MAC championships, earning second team All-Star honors, and finished 25th at the class meet, earning a sectional patch as well. Glenn Rogers, aka Hype Squad leader, finished 15th at the MAC championships, also earning second team All-Star honors. Bryce Chirico, Sam Bagley, and James Neff all earned medals, top 25 finishes at the MAC championships. And the coaching staff and the team are going to miss our seniors, Glenn Rogers and Noah Artis, who have been with us since the beginning, Connor Thompson, who's been on the team the past 2 seasons, and newcomer James Neff, who may never recover from his shin splints, but was a great addition to the team. Each season that I award a most improved athlete, and this season I'm awarding it to 2 athletes who made huge improvements from last season. Connor Thompson, who came in this season 50 pounds lighter, averaged over 30 minutes per 5K last season, and this year he ran consistently in the 23 to 25 minute range, setting a PR at 23:05 at the class meet. Last season, Sam Bagley ran in the 26 to 27 minute range most of his meets, and then this year ran in the 20 to 22 minute range, including a PR of 20:25 at the class meet. Okay. So they will both be awarded with my Most Improved Athlete Award. Outstanding athlete will be Noah Artis. Our sportsmanship winner will be Glenn Rogers. And here are the rest of my letter winners.
What makes the 2019 varsity field hockey team memorable? Well, as I'm being recorded, and this is going to find its way to YouTube, I thought I'd take a page out of Late Night of David Letterman and make my own spin. Top 10, what makes the 2019 varsity field hockey team memorable? Number 10, crushing Yurka's pressure test. When your team is signed up with 2 other fall teams for the pressure test, you're never quite sure how it's going to work out, especially when one team leaves halfway through and another team is struggling. But Our Lady Field Hockey Warriors showed warrior pride, making all warriors finish strong. Teamwork is bigger than who's on the roster. Number 9, New York State Public High School's athletic new training expectations. 6 practices, then you can play. Well, we had 6 practices. We chose not to have a scrimmage, and only after 7 days of practicing and preparing, your ladies opened up with a resounding 8-0 victory over the visiting Windsor Black Knights. 2 days later, number 8. While prepping for a baby shower fit for twins, congratulations again, Coach Wood, they defeated Marathon 6-0. Number 7, back-to-back Sherburne-Earlville Tournament Championships. Number 6, understanding the importance of a good warm-up, even if that means getting to a WeGo and questioning if OFA is even aware they're supposed to be playing, not taking the field until 15 minutes before game time. Number 5, first ever Sidney Legends Tournament champions. Number 4, numbers don't lie. We had 9 players finishing in double digits for points, goals, and assists, with 7 of those finishing in the top 20 for max preps in the Section 4 field hockey tournament, or conference. The team outscored their opponents 68-19, posting 9 shutouts. Number 3, textbook corner. In the section semifinals, executing a perfect corner. Hannah Gray on an insert, Adrian Paternoster sending a powerful strike to the left side of the cage for Hannah to deflect into the back of the net. Again, textbook. Number 2, I have to talk about this practice. My favorite practice memory, maybe of all time. Coach Bissett and I sending the girls on a warrior perimeter run. We had just sent them and we were talking about the next phase, and I look up, and because we're on the grass field, and I see the 2 groups of girls just coming around the stadium at the same time. And at the time I see them, they see each other. And immediately, both groups start flying to finish, led by, I'll never forget the face of Haley Larson. Again, they all kick it into high gear, led by a resounding group. I mean, because this group is just so competitive, it was just fantastic to work on. They are never satisfied for second place, even in practice. And now, the top memory. Well, it's not a memory at all. It's our seniors, the class of 2020. Haley Smith, Haley Larson, Michaela Phillips, Bri Boucher, and Hannah Gray. Your class, your leadership, your strength of character, and your heart. Thank you. you are all number one in my book. I would love to have you standing beside me right now, giving you one more hug, to shake your hand, or even giving you a quizzical look. Please know you are all so memorable and special. The Sidney Field Hockey coaching staff will miss you more than words can convey. In closing, I'd like to leave you seniors with a vision. You've all read the book, A Hungry, Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. You, like the caterpillar, are in a stage of metamorphosis, and you, like this caterpillar, will come out of this changed, beautiful, and ready to take on the world with your new wings. Good luck, ladies. And now for our award winners. First, the team award for Most Improved Player goes to freshman Emma Constable. The Sportsmanship Award, again voted by the 2019 field hockey players, goes to Miss Adrienne Paternoster. And your 2019 Most Valuable Player goes to Adrienne Paternoster. And now for your 2019 letter winners.
Thanks for having me here tonight. We're here to honor the 2020 sports season, 2019-2020 sports season. Football this season had a real successful season, and it boils down to the hard work that they put in and the acceptance of the roles that they were put in. Our team started well before the season started. Back in the winter of 2019 with the workouts, yerkouts, strength and conditioning, our spring program, after spring sports are over, getting into the 7-on-7s, continuing to the workouts. So this group, probably one of the hardest working football teams that we've had. Not only did they work hard, but during the course of the season, they were able to accept a role that they were given. I don't think we always like the roles that we're put in. Most likely the role that you get put in is going to change, either week by week, day by day, and definitely year to year. But by accepting the role that they were given, they were able to work cohesively as a team and become a very successful team at that. The record may not have indicated exactly what we wanted as far as a playoff berth or a championship, but the things that we learned throughout that year to depend on each other, to work hard to a common goal, all things that we're going to need to be successful. I'm very proud of the way that they handled themselves, the way that they accepted the role, and the way that they finished the season strong. As we're in these uncertain times, we need to take the lessons that we learned during this season, and we need to put them into effect now. We may not be excited about the role that we have right now, but it's going to change day by day, week by week, and from year to year. So we need to remember that. We need to stay strong. We need to keep working hard. At this time, I'd like to give the awards for our sportsmanship. And that award goes to a very hard worker, someone who accepted his role, someone who helped the team out immensely. And that was Anthony Giardello. Our outstanding athlete for this year, also a very hard worker, and someone who was able to take his role and work hard to expand upon that role, and he is Liam Matthews. And now, here are our letter winners.
Hi, the Sidney golf team had a very successful season this year with a MAC League record of 13-1. The reason why the season was successful was not necessarily the record, but how the student athletes bounced back after a loss. Some of our players hadn't experienced this on our team in several years, but instead of giving up, our players played their very best at the end of the year, which is all I can ask for as a coach. Our experienced players stepped up to lead the less experienced players, both on the course and off, which I'm very proud of. We did win the MAC League tournament for the second consecutive year, and we had one athlete, Dominic Hartwell, who qualified for individual sectionals for the first time in his career, and mine as well. I want to give special congratulations to my two seniors, Ryan Cole and Corbin Constable. You two have been mainstays of this program since before I came to Sidney, and your leadership will certainly be missed. My outstanding athlete is Dominic Hartwell. My sportsmanship award is Corbin Constable. And my letter award recipients are
Hello, Sidney Warrior athletes and families. I'm Jake Ryder, the boys varsity soccer coach. Coaching this group for the last 3 years is something I look forward to year-round. They're off-the-wall funny, hardworking, tough athletes, and genuinely good kids. I've had the pleasure of having some of them in classes, going to trampoline parks with them, having 2 seasons a year of soccer with some of them, and they're just fantastic. Couldn't have asked for a better group. Our season was defined by our growth, both as individual players and as a team. We went from starting the season with 9 players, including one of whom had never played soccer before, and ended up fighting close battles with the top teams in the section and winning games by multiple goals. I could not be prouder of this team. They learned to play with physicality, recognize their mistakes on the field, and applaud themselves when they were playing well regardless of the score. We went from ending home games miserable that we had lost to leaving proud of how we had played, excited about the goals we had scored, and absolutely ecstatic when we won. The massive turnaround in our season was a full-blown team effort. We changed everything we were doing, swapped the formation, moved a goalie to striker, which kind of backfired because that's all he wants to do now, and brought 3 players up from modified, all of whom went on to start games at the varsity level and contributed at a high level. While I could talk about the individual growth of every player from our team, 3 were recognized by the section for it. Connor Bacon was second team all-section, Keegan Bacon second team all-section, and Brian Augustin first team all-section as a sophomore, one of only 2 players to do so. We will miss the 2 seniors we are losing, Sidney Klepper and Tim Groh. We'll remember Sidney for his leadership, complete inability to stay healthy for more than 10 minutes at a time, and his ridiculous speed. Tim will remember for his toughness, his shutout against Walton leading to our first win of the season, and his attitude of anything to help the team, which led to Tim playing almost every position in soccer at some point or another. That being said, though, that is 2 players. We're returning the entire rest of the group. We're getting almost everyone back, reconstructing the undefeated modified squad from 2 years ago, and I am so beyond excited to coach this group for another year. For the 2 award winners, Outstanding Athlete is a player who is so impossible to stop when he had the ball that most teams gave up and just started kicking him in the legs, and that's Brian Augustin. For Sportsmanship Award, I almost don't want to name one because last year's winner got a red card in the first game of the season and then broke my nose in practice. But it goes to a player who is beyond selfless and I believe epitomizes this award. No matter what position he was asked to play, he did it without question. No matter how hard he got fouled, he never complained, never talked to the refs, and never retaliated. He bounced back up and he played. He's a true example of the attitude every player should have in any sport, and that's Keegan Bacon. Thank you for watching. I cannot stress how jacked up I am for next year, and here are our letter winners.
Hey everyone, I hope that you are all staying safe and healthy during these crazy times. When I reflect on our season, I must say it was one of the most interesting and unique seasons in my entire coaching career. Although our win-loss record wasn't what any of us had hoped it would be, I believe our biggest success was the life lessons that you hopefully learned during some of our occasional derailments. For some of you, this season was marked as your last full sports season of your high school career. For others, these times leave you with much uncertainty with what the future holds for next season. I can't begin to imagine the feelings of sadness and disappointment you all must be feeling. You're missing out on so many incredible experiences. I get it, you were robbed. It's unfair, but I know you'll get through this. You have the power to make the most of this unfortunate situation. This can also be a time to shift your perspective to being grateful. This can be a time to reflect on the many people who have helped you to reach your goals, from family, friends, teachers, and don't forget your coaches. You all have so many people who have helped to shape your lives and helped to mold you into the fine young ladies you have become today. This year may not be what you envisioned, but I'm eager to see what you will do with it. To my returning players, fingers crossed we can return to normalcy by fall. For my seniors, this is still very much your year. I hope that someday you can reflect on your high school years and remember your soccer seasons as some of your fondest memories. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. #WarriorStrong. And now for our Outstanding Athletes and Sportsmanship Awards. This year's Outstanding Athletes, as voted on by our team, go to Savannah Baldwin and Megan Warden. Sportsmanship, again, voted on by the team, goes to Kiana Bacon. And now, here are our letter winners.
I could not have been more proud of the varsity volleyball girls for their hard work and effort put forth from the first day of practice to their last match. Led by team captains Amber Rogers and Bailey Jones, it was the team of young ladies' dedication and determination that led us to our final record of 5 wins and 6 losses, a dramatic improvement from the previous season. With a combined total of 212 aces, 133 kills, and 109 digs, it's clear to see their hard work paid off. Of our team of 11, we had 5 seniors this year, all of which were a great asset to the team and will be dearly missed next season. I wish you all the best of luck in this next chapter of your life. It was such a pleasure to have coached this amazing group of young ladies, and I look forward to continuing to build the volleyball program. On behalf of the team, I would like to thank the parents, guardians, siblings, relatives, and friends that showed their unwavering support in our team this season. I would also like to say a special thank you to our incredible scorekeepers and volunteer assistant coaches, Paige Redmond and Carly Livingston. Last but not least, I would like to thank our modified coach, Stephanie Easton, for your time, effort, and dedication to the future generations of the Sidney volleyball program. Our Mid-State Athletic Conference All-Stars were first team Bailey Jones, second team Amber Rogers, and honorable mention Caitlin Brown. Our outstanding athlete goes to Bailey Jones, and our sportsmanship award goes to Sarah Beth Klepper. And here are our letter winners.
Hi everyone, Coach Brzee for the boys basketball 2019-2020 season. The boys varsity basketball team finished this 2019-2020 season with a record of 9 wins and 12 losses. The season was anything but smooth sailing, with the longest winning streak at 3 twice and the longest losing streak at 3 twice. It was like a roller coaster ride with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Some of the season's highs would include winning the Deposit Hancock tip-off tournament, where Liam Matthews was named MVP. Solid league wins over Walton, Unadilla Valley, and Unitigo that would land the team in the 4th position with the league record of 6 wins and 4 losses, putting them in the hunt for the league championship. Some other highlights for the season were John Palmatier scoring a new career high of 25 points in the first game of the season. John would then score 24 points on 3 different occasions during the season. Devin Chabot scoring a career-high 23 points in the league win over Walton. Liam Matthews scoring in double figures in 15 different games during the season. And the trio of John, Devin, and Liam all scoring in double digits in 12 games together. John and Liam were MAC first-team All-Stars. Devin Chabot received honorable mention. And all 3 were selected to play in the Senior Classic game, which was played here at Sidney High School. John and Liam were also named to the Daily Star All-Area All-Star team later in the season. It was an exciting and fun season coaching this group of young men who never gave up despite the ups and downs. With 7 graduating seniors and just 5 returning players, we are looking forward to new and more exciting challenges in the upcoming year. Our most outstanding athlete for the season, John Palmatier. Sportsmanship award goes to Devin Chabot. And our Rodney Gasso Defensive Player of the Year award, Liam Matthews. Now for our letter winners.
Good evening. I'm Coach Pierce. I am the girls basketball coach. Just finished my second year as the coach, and just want to let you know I think the girls had a huge season this year. Ladies competed very hard, and I was very pleased. Last year, my first year doing the program, we were 2-16. We struggled a lot. This year, we were 8-12, and we competed in a lot of games. There was 7 games where we lost by a total of 5 points or less, and with that being said, I'm very pleased about that. There were some highlights during the year. The Bainbridge Christmas Tournament, where Savannah Baldwin placed on the all-tournament team. Congratulations to her. Also during the season, freshman guard Emma Simmons was voted second team All-MAC. With a tough schedule, I was very happy with the way we performed this season. With that being said, I would like to say so long to 2 seniors that put a lot of time and dedication into the program, Hannah Gray and Haley Larson, and wish them the best of luck in anything they do. And now for our sportsmanship and our most outstanding player award. First, for the sportsmanship award, I'm going to split this year between Caitlin Bookout and Sarah Bassett. Congratulations, girls. And most outstanding player this season is freshman Emma Simmons. I would like to now take the time to honor our 8 letter winners.
The boys bowling team had another successful season, finishing second in the MAC League and 6th in the state qualifying tournament. After last year's run to the state tournament, our team had big shoes to fill, and we certainly exceeded my expectations for the season. For the first time in my tenure as a coach, the senior athletes became mentors for the younger athletes. This leadership will be missed next year, but I know the lessons our less experienced athletes learn from them will last into next year and beyond. I do want to thank Mike Mazzarella, the girls varsity bowling coach, for your help organizing logistics with the bowling alley for us and your help during postseason play. My outstanding athlete is Ryan Cole, and my sportsmanship award is Tanner Boyce. My letter award recipients are
The 2019-2020 girls varsity bowling season was a great experience for the girls and myself. Seeing all of these girls improve through the season was amazing, from the ones who had never bowled before for competition to the ones who have been bowling their whole lives. These girls each had their own ups and downs through the season. Some matches it felt like there was no chance that we were going to win, but these girls always had a way to hold each other up, and that's how they went 7-4-1 through the season. The girls did amazing as a team as well as individuals. 2 girls made the MAC All-Star team. Corey Scott finished 9th with a 167 average, and Megan Mazzarella placed 10th with a 165 average. Corey was also recognized for having the 2nd highest game in the MAC for the regular season, and had the team's high season score of 577. The overall high game and series for the team came after league play was finished. Megan Mazzarella threw a 256 at sectionals, which placed her 1st overall for high game at Class C, and threw a 626 series, which placed her 7th overall at sectionals, resulting in her going to state qualifiers. State qualifiers had a lot of hard competition, and she ended up 13th out of the 33 individuals that were bowling. I couldn't have wished for a better team to coach as a first-year coach. These girls came into practice to matches every day and gave it their all, and I could not have been more grateful for that. Our lone senior, Haley Hogue, always had a way to hold the rest of the girls up, even if she was in a bad mood too. She will be greatly missed next season. My outstanding athlete for the year is Megan Mazzarella, and our sportsmanship winner is Haley Hoyt. These are our letter winners.
Hello, it was my great honor this year to coach the indoor track and field team here at Sidney in 2019 and 2020. I first want to say thank you to my assistant coach, Jeff Matthews, and Spike Piranha, who helped me along the way and have been helpers for me over the past few years. Each season that I start off coaching, I start with reading the following quote by the great Steve Prefontaine. Success isn't how far you've got, but the distance you've traveled from where you started. In over my almost 20 years of coaching, this quote is the one that I've drawn to the most. Not everyone wins ribbons, medals, or scores points. Success in track is measured by finishing the season better than you started. Based on performances that we had throughout the year, I'd say that we had a very successful indoor track and field season. This season we separated from Unitigo and Delhi. We had been merged with them for the past few years. So the primary focus going in was just to try to qualify as many athletes for the state qualifiers and the state meet. Along the way, the boys team was actually able to grab the MAC Delaware Tri-Valley Division Championship at the Dan Hurley Invitational. On the girls' side, Lindsay Frederick and Kayla McEwen led the girls this year. So Lindsay Frederick won the small school sectional and the Section 4 championship in the shot put, earning her a place at the state meet where she finished 15th overall. She also earned second team All-Star honors in the weight throw. Kayla McEwen earned small school first team and Section 4 second team honors in the 55 hurdles. The boys team was led by the duo of Jonathan McNamara and Kevin McEwen. Jonathan was a first team and second team All-Star in small schools in the high jump and triple jump respectively, and also earned second team All-Star honors in Section 4 in the high jump. Kevin was a first team All-Star in small schools in the shot put and weight throw, along with a second team All-Star in Section 4 in the same two events. John Mark Crawford was a second team All-Star in small schools in the shot put and weight throw, and Logan Higginbotham, Jonathan McNamara, Noah Artis, Hunter Argent Lane, and Skylar Rao each earned second team All-Star honors in the 4x200 meter relay. Our coaching staff will miss our seniors, Noah Artis, Lindsay Frederick, Amber Rogers, and Briley Boucher. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Outstanding athlete, boys, Jonathan McNamara. Outstanding athlete, girls, Lindsay Frederick. Sportsmanship award winners, for boys, Noah Artis, and for girls, Kayla McEwen. And here are the rest of the letter winners from indoor track and field.
So the 2019-20 wrestling season, we seem to get lucky. I feel really bad for the spring sports, the seniors in school, and everyone. It's just a bummer, but the highlights of our season, we're pretty fortunate. We had 7 to 10 wrestlers make it to the sectionals. The team took second in the league, and we had 2 kids go to states. Zachary Harrington took 6th, and Tiana Saviano was the first girl ever to wrestle at state championships for girls, and she took 3rd, so quite exciting. No seniors, we have 6 juniors, so next year should be a pretty exciting season, as long as we can keep our numbers, so pretty good. We had 5 wrestlers that had at least 25 wins, and that added up to over 147 wins between the 5 wrestlers. Lucas DeMott, Adrian Karwowski, Zach Harrington, Dan Calkins, and Trevor Harrington. So that's quite a few wins for a small group of guys right there. And that's what gave us our 10 match wins, is guys producing. Got a lot of young guys. Brock Harvey's new, and Bradley, I wanted to mention that too. Bradley Marcellus won his first JV tournament, and Trevor Harrington won his first varsity tournament, and they're young wrestlers. So looking forward to next year. I've chosen most outstanding wrestlers is Zach Harrington and Tiana Savino, and our sportsmanship award is Brock Harvey and Bradley Marcellus. And moving on to Harry Dowie. Harry Dowie's a big award. This award is given in memory of a very loyal fan of wrestling. Mr. Dowie's love for the sport of wrestling prompted a committee of friends to establish this award in honor of his undying support of Sidney Warriors wrestling. This award is given to a wrestler who has shown great dedication and desire to both during practice and competition. Because of hard work, discipline, and love of the sport, the recipient of this award improved dramatically throughout the season. I am pleased to present this to the co-winners again, Tiana Savino and Zach Harrington. And our letter winners are
The varsity baseball team, along with all other spring sports, was unfortunately cut short this season. The baseball talent and winning potential would have made us contenders in the MAC League standings and Section 4 playoffs. We have 5 seniors that will greatly be missed next season. All of these have played 3 or more seasons at the varsity level. We also have 12 returning talented players next season. The Paul Kohler Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of a truly passionate fan of the game of baseball. Mr. Paul Kohler's attachment to baseball prompted close and personal friends to establish his award in the honor of his true love of the game. This award is given to a baseball player who has shown dedication to the program and played the game for all the right reasons. Due to his hard work, passion, and love of the game, it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Paul Kohler Baseball Award to Chuck Constable. Here are the letter winners. Hi everyone, Coach Brzee here with the 2020 softball wrap-up. I hope everyone is healthy and safe and can't wait for the time when we can all get together and see each other again. This season was highly anticipated as we had all of our players back together and put in some serious off-season work, including a combined no-hit effort from Olivia DeMott and Ava Sirigliano and a preseason shutout win over Skenevas. However, the COVID-19 virus quickly put a halt to any dreams we had for this year. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to 2 seniors, Amber Rogers and Briley Boucher. We are truly sad that they did not get to enjoy their senior softball season. On the bright side, everyone else on the team are underclassmen and hopefully will return for next season where we can play out our dreams. This year's letter winners are
Hey tennis athletes, I just wanted to start off by saying sorry that our season ended so abruptly that we only got the first week of it. I know that that's a real unfortunate thing since none of you really got the opportunity to really get on the courts and try and get the tennis racket in your hand. I'm really looking forward to next season. I know our 3 seniors, we're going to be missed. I'm sorry that this was your first season actually trying out tennis. I wish I could have given you more opportunities to actually get to play. I hope you don't give it up though. Tennis is a lifelong sport and I hope you continue to do that moving forward in the rest of your lives. For those who are coming back, I look forward to a great season. I hope that everyone still comes out for tennis, still enjoys it, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. And our letter winners are.
Hello, it was my great honor to coach track and field here at Sidney Central School District. Unfortunately, with the whole COVID situation, we only had 1 week of practice for our spring team. It was very disappointing. There was a lot of things that we were looking forward to. Last year we won the MAC championship for the boys, and we were hoping that maybe we could defend it, have an opportunity to defend it this year with the squad that we had last year. Last year we lost 2 seniors, so we were really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, things happened, and I really feel for the seniors who have put in all this effort all these years through track and field. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the seniors for the team based off the first week. Noah Artis came out for indoor first time and this past winter and was looking to kind of turn some things in the mile. Sidney Klupper, who has been with us a couple of times over the course of the last few years. Timothy Groh. Liam Matthews, who's been a member of the team since he's been in 8th grade. Went to states last year on the 110 hurdles. And Laura Obiata, who's been on the team for the last couple of years. On the girls, Lindsay Frederick, coming off of going to states and indoor. We were really looking forward to what she was going to be able to do come this spring. So I just want to say that Coach Matthews and myself are thinking about you guys and wish you guys the best in all that you do. And here are my letter winners.
Thank you, coaches. I will now read the description of our large athletic awards and the recipients. Each recipient will receive an engraved plaque with their name on it. First award, Girls Basketball Defensive Award. This award represents the best girls defensive basketball player of the year. That goes to Emma Simmons. The Andrew Burpo Hart Award, given annually to the boy or girl athlete exhibiting the characteristics of 2015 graduate Andrew Burpo. Those characteristics include a high level of sportsmanship, passion for the sport, and perseverance. This award goes to Briley Boucher and Glenn Rogers. The Douglas Quinney Award. This award is given in honor to Douglas Quinney, to a junior athlete who is hardworking, shows leadership, sportsmanship, and pride in Sidney athletics. Mr. Quinney coached high school track from 1971 to 2001, always emphasizing fair play and sportsmanship to his athletes. Many of his former tracksters have learned many lessons on the track that have positively influenced their success in life. A great nickname giver, Mr. Quinney was able to motivate and personalize his track program for hundreds of athletes to enjoy and excel in. With great honor, I would like to present the Douglas Quinney Award to Adrian Paternoster and Peyton Mosier. The Isaac Nieves Character Award. This award is given in honor of Isaac Nieves, a former Sidney Warrior athlete and United States Army soldier who lost his life during combat in Iraq. The definition of character in the dictionary is the combination of qualities or features that distinguishes one person, moral or ethical structure of a person, and one who demonstrates moral and ethical strength in their actions. Isaac embodied the attributes and attitudes that epitomize the meaning of character in athletics. Dedicated to his teammates and coaches, disciplined in conditioning his body and mind to its maximum potential, and determined to be the best athlete possible. Isaac Nieves was respected by all that knew him. Recipients of this award may not have scored the most points, made the most baskets, or played every minute of every contest. What they did accomplish, though, was undying respect from their coaches and teammates for their excellent participation during practice and contests, work ethic to improve their abilities, support of fellow athletes, team spirit, and overall commitment to their athletic endeavors. This year's recipient of the Isaac Nieves Character Award is Sarah Bassett, Olivia DeMott, Zachary Harrington, and Glenn Rogers. Coaches Award. The Coaches Award is not given every year. Its recipients are selected by the coaching staff to honor athletes who have been extreme assets to the athletic program, both physically and emotionally. They have been an incentive for those around them due to their athletic prowess and team spirit. They are the type of young people a coach loves to have around due to their approachability, sensibility, and coachability. Their interest and devotion to their teams have been an inspiration, and their contribution to their team's success has been instrumental both on and off the playing fields or courts. This year, the Coaches Award is given to Briley Boucher, Corbin Constable, Lindsay Frederick, Hannah Gray, and Liam Matthews. Regina Reynolds Sportsmanship Award. The Regina Reynolds Sportsmanship Award is dedicated to the memory of Regina Reynolds, a 1974 Sidney graduate. This award is given to the senior girl who most represents the characteristics Reggie possessed, such as cooperation, participation, sportsmanship, and interest in helping others. The selection of this award is by the Sidney coaching staff, and on behalf of the coaches and the memory of Reggie, it is my pleasure to present this award to Hannah Gray. Ben Ellis Sportsmanship Award. The Ben Ellis Sportsmanship Award is sponsored by the Sidney Board of Education. This award is given to a senior boy who has displayed the highest quality of sportsmanship in the Sidney athletic program. This award is also based on leadership, cooperation, participation, and interest in helping others. This year, the Ben Ellis Sportsmanship Award winner is Corbin Constable. The Mary Morrison Outstanding Female Athlete Award is given to the outstanding female senior athlete. The recipient of this Outstanding Athlete Award symbolizes the many fine qualities associated with an athlete. Those qualities are ability, loyalty, dedication, cooperation, and fair play, while playing 3 sports for 4 years. The selection of this award is by the coaching staff of the Sidney Central School District. On behalf of the coaches, it is my pleasure to present the Mary Morrison Outstanding Female Athlete Award to Lindsay Frederick. Ralph Pyle Memorial Award is given to the outstanding male senior athlete. The athlete who has contributed the most to the high school athletic program while playing 3 sports for 4 years is reviewed and voted on by the Sidney coaching staff. The award is a symbol of many qualities that make up an outstanding athlete, such as ability, loyalty, dedication, and cooperation. On behalf of the coaches, it is my pleasure to present this award to Liam Matthews. Francis L. Redmond Scholar Athlete Award. Fran Redmond taught physical education and was the athletic director of the Sidney Central School District for 30 years, retiring in 1979. Schools generate few real legends, but Fran was a legend in his own time and continues to be remembered with great respect by those who knew him during those years. He had great success as a football coach, but is probably remembered more as the man responsible for many students making it in life. Many former students have said, if it weren't for Fran Redmond, I would be nothing today. Former students will talk about the infamous finger in the chest. It is a fond memory that straightened many situations out immediately. Athletes say that he was very demanding, but very caring also. What they meant was that Fran Redmond made them be academically successful as well as athletically successful. The Fran L. Redmond Scholar Athlete Award combines the importance of excellence in academics with excellence in athletics and other student activities. It promotes the fact that while it is important to be successful as an athlete, it is very important in your life to develop a commitment to everything you do, especially academics. This year's Francis L. Redmond Awards go to Hannah Gray and Liam Matthews. Congratulations to all the award winners. Good luck to our senior athletes who dedicated their time and energy to Sidney athletics over the years. Your footprints will forever be upon the playing fields and the courts of Sidney High School. To our younger athletes, we look forward to your return to carry on the proud traditions here at Sidney. Thank you.